We are at the USCCA Expo with the Phillip Smith, president of the National African American Gun Association, or NAAGA for short. What is going on?
Hey, glad to meet you and glad to be here, man.
I'm glad you're here. So, just a quick introduction. Who are you? What do you do? What is NAAGA? What is this all about?
I'll get a quick overview. I'm the national president and founder. Founded NAAGA in February 28th in 2015. Been around about 7 years. We have over 50,000 members, 130 chapters. We average about 800 to 1,000 new members every month.
Wow.
We have about 80% new members coming in the door on a monthly basis, and we're 40% African American women.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, a few years ago, not even that long ago, the statistics were rolling in that a lot of the new gun owners or gun buyers were women and African American citizens of this country, and you guys are creating a home for them in a sense.
Correct. It's a home. It's a place where they can go, and they can relax and just get trained on the basics, how to learn how to shoot a gun, how to hold a gun, and the more important thing is they have a place where they can really not worry about any of the political or social issues and feel welcome, and that's the beauty of NAAGA.
And that is actually a big concern for a lot of people, and I suppose there are some folks who may not understand that there are some political and even social tensions that happen, and being that the Second Amendment can sometimes skew really more right-leaning, that you might want to create a space that is very politically neutral and just pro-freedom in a sense. Right,
and let me speak on that. When you come to NAAGA, if you're a new member, we're going to give you a big hug. We're going to give you a high five regardless of who you are. Republican, Democrat, gay, straight, rich, poor, doesn't matter. You can be grumpy. We still going to love you. And that's why people join the organization. And we have over 2,000 white members that are extremely active as well. So we are an inclusive, holistic organization that we welcome everybody.
That's interesting that you say that, because it is, in name, the African American Gun Association, but you have a strong number of not black people in the organization, which is, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But why do you think that those members choose to be associated in that way? Why do they not feel excluded? And
because we are about empowering everyone that joins our organization.
Yeah.
We're about uplifting you from a physical standpoint, from learning how to shoot a gun and being able to have great muscle memory and being very competent, to also sitting down and talking about those issues that sometimes other folks don't want to talk about. If you get stopped by the police, how do you react? If you're walking and you're concealed carrying, or more importantly, open carry, what do you do, what don't you do? So we have very open, candid, sometimes very tough conversations about those issues. And other organizations, I'm not going to mention any names, don't want to do that. And I think that's not the route to go. Talk about those things that are hard and get it out the way. Be honest about that dilemma.
That is awesome that you're saying this, because I recently had a conversation with a former law enforcement officer who was really, really open and honest about some of the failings of law enforcement and enforcing the laws that exist and really protecting the public. And I was impressed, because oftentimes people, specifically in law enforcement, they don't love to address the issues that need to be addressed so we can kind of move forward as a people and as a society. So I love that you're creating a space that kind of allows that and encourages it.
Right. And I get it. Police have a very tough job. We have a lot of police officers and military in our organization. But at the same time, I think the best route to go, if you have any issues, to sit down and say, hey, we got some issues. And these are the solutions or the steps we're going to take to solve it, as opposed to kind of pushing it under the rug. So it only festers.
Addressing the issue so it can be taken care of, versus just ignoring it and hoping it goes away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, thank you so much for coming on and doing this quick spot. And if you guys want to see Phil Smith, come on the full podcast, Costly Conversations. Go ahead, let us know, and we'll see if we can't make that happen. Phil,
hey, nice to meet you, brother. Thank you.